Hello everyone, my name's Chronomute and this is BindOnEpic, and today I wanted to talk about the controversial topic of girl gamers. If you like the video, remember to thumbs it up, and if you, like me, remember to subscribe to my channel. So before I get into this whole discussion I have prepared for this video, I wanted to define what a gamer is. And a lot of people have their own opinions about what makes a gamer, and that is absolutely okay. This is just my opinion. I personally believe that a gamer is anyone who is extremely passionate about video games and the video game industry. And I also think that there's various degrees of gamers. There are casual gamers, and then there's hardcore gamers, and then there's major league gamers who do it professionally. And I also think there's many types of gamers. There are people who just like FPS, and there's people who just like RPGs, and there are people who just like MMOs, and there are people who just like everything. And that's okay. So the big question is, what is a girl gamer? A girl gamer is just a gamer with a vagina. But then you have to wonder why this is a really big deal right now. Why is it a controversy? Why are people still talking about it? And I think it stems from the fact that the video game industry has always been viewed as like a guy's thing. Like football, for example. When you find a chick who is really into football, it's like a whole big deal, and it really doesn't have to be, just because the majority of people who enjoy football are men. Ever since video games started becoming a part of popular culture with the birth of arcades, it has always been marketed towards boys. Video games has always been marketed towards guys, and women were kind of excluded from it. So it just kind of seems like a boys thing, and therefore it just seems surprising when a woman is legitimately into video games. And I think the problem also stems from the fact that there are a lot of misconceptions on what people believe to be gamers. You have a female who plays Call of Duty with her brother, and that's like a big game, and like everyone talks about it, so she assumes that she is a gamer because she plays a mainstream video game. And it's not necessarily her fault, but you know, when she talks about how big of a gamer she is because she plays all these games with her brother, then she gets mocked for it. And I think the problem also stems with that, due to various social media sites and everyone being connected in the big internet age, it's plastered everywhere. Memes, pictures, videos about how girl gamers are the desired thing right now. Everywhere you see comments on people's videos and people's pictures about, oh, that girl plays video games, she's wife material. And it's basically like models in magazines. It's kind of like that is what is being presented as desirable. So then you have a lot of women who are trying to fill that role to appear more desirable to men, because that's just what a lot of women do. So because being a girl gamer is what appears to be desirable in our society, a lot of girls try to fill that niche and try to become a part of the culture when they really don't know anything about the culture, and they're really not a part of it. And it sucks because if those girls are really genuinely interested in video games, men will force them out of the industry because they're like, oh, you're not a real gamer, you're a fake gamer, and it just doesn't seem like a welcoming community because people just seem to have such high standards on what it takes to be considered a gamer. And it's because it's all over the internet that people are making such a big deal about it. When do you see pictures of women, I don't know, playing hockey or something, and you see a bunch of men commenting about how they're playing hockey and how that's wife materials? Tell me, do you ever see that in your Facebook or your Twitter or your Tumblr feeds? No, it's always a girl saying something about video games, and it's always the guy saying, oh, I would marry that, I'd tap that. Like, it's just what seems desirable in our society nowadays. And women are they naturally want to appear desirable. It's like programmed in our brains. Like, we gotta appear desirable because most women's goal is to like find the right guy and get married or something. And as a girl gamer myself, I personally hate the term because it just feels like the community is distinguishing gamers based on entirely the wrong criteria. It should be more like, oh, that person plays MMOs, not that person's a girl. And can we really blame women for wanting to fill a role that is just desirable? People will complain about how models in magazines make women feel like they're inferior, but it's the same thing with posting memes about how girl gamers are like what's desirable. It just kind of forces women to try to conform into a niche that they might not be comfortable with. I don't want to defend all women here because when you see women who like throw on an Xbox mic and like take a control and they're all like, oh yeah, I play so many video games. I'm so sexy. Look at me. It looks bad. It just makes us look bad. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead before I like trip over my feet and roll down the hill because this discussion has gotten way out of hand. It's way longer than I wanted it to be, and it's all over the place. Anyway, my name is Chronomew and my YouTube channel is BindOnEpic. So if you like the video, remember to thumbs up. And if you like me, remember to subscribe. And I will try to make videos more often. I know I haven't been very good about it, but I will try. Thank you. I love you all. He loves you too. Bye.